Hey guys, just want to leave a review for Zach. I've actually done this twice, and these reviews end up being like 8-9 minutes of me just rambling on about how grateful I am for Zach and just the problems and things that have changed since I've been working with him. So I'm going to try and keep this one brief and to the point so that you guys can make it through the review. Sorry that it's long-winded, but to be pretty blunt, I was on LinkedIn and Zach had reached out. We hopped on a call and I opened up to him just through different questions he'd asked, which felt good to me because I'm not the type of person that will sit around and talk about feelings. And I'm pretty level-headed and pretty optimistic and positive. I'm usually never sad. I just keep going and going and going. So to be able to actually, one, have that conversation with him and chat and open up felt really good. I decided to hop on board and join the community that's here, and it's been awesome. Some of the big problems that I was having before I got on board was major ones that was my relationship with my wife and then also with work. So the first thing, talking about work stuff, I was on a bike ride when I was younger with my family, and I remember this image of my mom, and her chain had fallen off. And she was pedaling so fast and she just wasn't going anywhere. And I feel like with my go mentality, I work so dang hard and I do so much, but I don't feel like I'm not getting ahead. Why is it that other people are getting further along when I feel like I'm always working, I'm always doing something? And so after working with Zach, he just really helps you clear your mind and really focus on the important things. So since working with Zach, I've already been making more money. It's that black and white where it just helps you focus on really what matters and what's important. I think regardless of the industry, just kind of the principles and things that he teaches helps that way. The second thing was with my relationship with my wife. That was, I love my kids. I love my relationship with them. My biggest, most priority is obviously my friendship with her. And we've struggled for a long time. We've talked about divorce multiple times. We've talked about obviously along with that, you're not being intimate when you're talking about divorce. You're not close as your friendship. You're not usually laughing. Like, things just are a little bit tough. So, and I hate to admit that. It's kind of hard to, I guess, come out and admit that because I don't want it to be just another classic poor relationship type of person, or you hear about so many bad relationships. So, but working with Zach, so my wife and I, we've been having babies for like the last 3 years. We had like 3 kids in 3 years. And I used to think that, once we stopped having kids, that all of a sudden we'd start being intimate and we'd rekindle our friendship and just be better and things would just change, and they didn't. And I guess that was a big false belief that I had, and it just required a little bit more. I realized that we had lost a lot. So to rekindle that, I've been working with Zach, and like, we weren't intimate in like over 4 or 5 months, like nothing. And obviously with, that affects the way I treat her and she treats me, and it's just this endless cycle that I've dealt with. It just really sucks. So Zach told me some things to do very specifically, like do this, and this. And I did that. And that night, my wife and I, we were intimate and we were close and we rekindled our friendship. And now since then, I feel like my wife doesn't dodge me in the house when I walk by her. She's not just dodgy and just, tries to get away from me. I feel like things are a lot better. I'm more present. My relationship with my kids, even, for crying out loud, like, it's fun to categorize and space everything out. I feel like my brain can focus a little bit more. And so anyways, I'm super pumped. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate things. Obviously things aren't perfect. Things are getting better. And if you decide to be a part of the community, I'm sure you'll probably see me just to be open, just to chat about things. But if you're thinking about working with Zach, guys, seriously, he's been awesome for me, and we'll see if he's awesome for you guys as well. But thanks, Zach.